Claire Engelhart, and I'm going to speak to you today about the effects of wearing high-heeled shoes. For the longest time, I wasn't quite sure what to do my research project on. I went back and forth with many different topics, and I just couldn't choose what to do my research project on. I then realized that I should do something that affected myself in different ways. So I chose to do my research project on wearing high heels. Just like every other girl, my thought of high heels was to look good. But now, I have realized that the pain that I get from my feet are not just from running. They are also from wearing high heels. I now have to suffer with bunions, which I have shown in one of the slides. Now, the overview of my study was that there are many different studies done on high heels, and that the conclusion from them is that they have negative effects on the human body for over many years. The studies have looked from the lower limbs to posture, to your feet, and even to your lower back. And even some of these effects are permanent. So, if all of these results are negative, why do women still wear high heels? Is it for the looks? Is it for job? Is it what? Well, you could say that a good pair of heels can make any woman feel elegant, slender, sexy, or even glamorous. Everyone thinks high heels are just another pair of shoes. But for your daily basis, what most people don't know is that footwear surgery is about 90% of all female surgeries. Just some of the surgeries to name are getting bunions removed, broken toes, or even muscle tears up through the leg. So you may ask, why is knowing about high heels important? Because the thought and idea of wearing high heels is an unknown subject that most people don't even know about, and is put to the side, not cared about, and they need to be informed about the detrimentals that come with wearing. Some studies that I found that was if the heel height was higher than 5.5 centimeters, the participants started to notice more discomfort, which started to change their walking movements, and then felt greater stress on the muscles and greater force contact to the ground. So for my design, I chose to research whether or not heel height affected your decision to take them off at the end of the night or not. For my control and experimental group, I had women who wore the 3-inch high heels when going out, women who wore the 7-inch high heels when going out, and then women who wore no heels when going out. So either flats, boots, your choice. The nature of the study was a qualitative experiment. For collecting my data, I took a video analysis of the different participants for the different nights and photographs of the women in the different heel heights. So for my methodology, I had 30 participants total. 10 participants wore the 3-inch heel, 10 with the 7-inch heel, and then 10 with no heel. The duration of the study will not take long, preferably 3 different nights of the week to collect the data. A simple questionnaire that I chose to write out for the participants was, did the women choose to remove their shoes by the end of the night? What was their pain level by the end of the night? And did any injuries come from wearing the high heels at the end of the night? The results showed that 60% of the women who wore the heels that had the 7-inch heel had them off even before walking home. 30% of the women that wore the 3-inch heels had their shoes off before they walked home as well. And the women who wore no heels had no initial problem. This shows that the experimental group had more of the effect than the control group since they did not have a problem with the no heels. There were some foot injuries with the women who came home, which included not being able to put pressure on their feet and bruising from the high heel being too tight against their foot or their ankle. Some improvements for the study could include more variety of different age women, a gait analysis, and an EMG, which is an electromyography. So as you can see, we all love cute heels to wear. But now you can also see that there are major problems with wearing these high heels and major impacts on our body. we can try to improve and make better decisions on which heels would be more appropriate and comfortable when we go out. Otherwise, we might have to look at our society and end up like the picture in the slideshow. Therefore, we need to educate women about high heels so they know the factors of them against their feet. Thank you.